Across Britain today, well-heeled clients
Good morning to you.
are turning to pawnbrokers to release fast cash
It's beautiful.
against anything from the family silver
So tell me a little bit about these then.
to big-ticket items.
Wow.
Customers can either sell
There's your cash.
or borrow money against their valuables.
If a client doesn't pay their loan, the item will be sold.
But there is also a risk for the pawnbroker.
If I put in £200,000 and he defaults, am I going to be okay?
No.
When you're talking about very high end, you really don't need to get many of those decisions wrong before you can collapse a business.
Something could be a fake. We could have overpaid on something. It's a very narrow tightrope to walk.
In Sheffield,
OK, right, catch up.
third-generation pawnbroker Dan Hatfield works with his sister Charisse and cousin Monet.
We've got the 18-carat diamond ruby-encrusted cigarette case.
There's still a big Middle Eastern market for that, honestly. As a pawnbroker, you've got to have a good contacts book. Offering £4 for that, I promise you I can flog that. Because anything and everything can walk through our doors, and when it does, you better make sure that you've got someone that you can sell it on to quick.
Like all pawnbrokers, Dan can either loan cash against an item or buy it outright to sell on.
So a guy called Jeff has just emailed me, and it's not your average watch or piece of jewellery. It's pretty exciting. I bet that's his house.
Dan's driving 150 miles south to meet retired construction company director Jeff.
There's a lot of money in this. Potentially, this could be one of the biggest deals I've done. So, yeah, I want this.
All right, calm down.
Jeff,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm very well.
Can I come in?
Yeah, come in.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Thanks for having me.
That's all right.
Should we go and have a look?
Yep,
Did you get the helicopter for business or pleasure then?
for pleasure, really. It's my love in life.
Can't wait to see it.
I don't come from a rich family. I'm self-made.
And the hot tub.
Yep. I think money is important. You can't live without it. If you like the finer things in life, my philosophy has always been to work hard, play hard. This is the helicopter.
Oh my God, it's amazing. What are we looking at?
Right, it's a Bell Jet Ranger 206B.
Nice to fly.
Beautiful, beautiful to fly.
So why are you thinking of selling?
I need the money, and the maintenance costs are very expensive.
Yeah. So how much are you looking to get for it?
It's worth in the order of 320,000.
Yep.
Brand new helicopters range in price from £350,000
Absolutely beautiful.
up to £15 million.
You come in this side, Dan.
OK,
Otherwise, you'll have to fly it.
I'm not flying it.
However, yearly maintenance costs can run into the hundreds of thousands.
God, you can really feel that power above you.
Here we go.
You can just see the entire world. It's fantastic.
It's a big adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
I'll be very sad to see this go.
I mean, you can understand why you love this.
Yeah.
The hardest customer to deal with is the customer that has an emotional attachment to their item. Have you been abroad with this then?
I've been to France, yeah.
I mean, that's the life, isn't it?
Yeah. Proper style.
The way Jeff speaks about the helicopter and his whole demeanour screams to me that he is not going to let this go for a bargain price.
Farnborough helicopter into November. Request leave the frequency.
He wants 320 grand, and I've got to be close to that in order to get this thing off him. Amazing. I need a bit of time just to potentially find a buyer and also just to get it independently looked at, but thanks a lot.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The vast majority of the time, if I'm buying an item from someone, I'll make sure I've got a buyer lined up. I can't afford to have thousands of pounds tied up. It's just too risky. But I'm desperate for this to get over the line.
In the leafy stockbroker's belt of Surrey,
All right, party people. How we doing? Stand by your beds.
pawnbroker John Freeze is expanding his empire.
Right, you do know it's vinyl, it's got a stick on the back of it. You've got a brush and all that for it, haven't you? That's good, then.
With one outlet in Epsom, he's putting the finishing touches to his second shop.
This area here will be my office, one-way mirror glass, so I can see you, but you can't see me. Unless, of course, you look through the big gap at the bottom.
After a career as a property developer,
Bulgari necklace, sapphires and diamonds, 900,000, yeah.
15 years ago, John found his calling as a pawnbroker.
We get everything. Rings, diamond rings, big jewellery, cars. He wants a rose Daytona with a diamond dot. Prestige watches. Art, I do a lot of work on art. All we need to do is get the silver over there, polish it up and get it ready. OK, but try to be mid-range. If you've got something for me, if it's worth it to you, it's worth it to me, I'll have a deal with you. But at the same time, we work with everybody. Whether you want a £10, £20, £50 loan, or whether you want a £35, £55, £65,000 loan. Can you turn the lights on, Chris?
Yep.
On the cabs. Also, there's a bit of rubbish under that chair.
I hear this on like a daily basis from you.
No, I lost my mind to this tune, trust me. If I don't pick you up, nothing will.
It's Friday morning,
Just reliving my rave days.
and the first customer of the day is 53-year-old sales manager Sandy,
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
who's brought in 20 designer handbags from her collection of 200.
So, what do you want to do with them today? Do you want to sell them, pawn them?
Definitely want to sell. I've got way too many.
My wife says, never enough handbags and never enough shoes. I said, babes, you've only got, like, 2 arms and 2 legs. Can I have a quick look at them?
Of course you can.
We wheel them through, if that's OK. Oh, jeez. You sure you ain't got a dead body in here?
Sandy's spent more than £40,000 on luxury bags over the past 25 years.
Ooh, nice Gucci. Oh, I like the Prada one.
Really blingy, that one. Apparently, Beyonce's got one.
Well, if it's good enough for B.
Yeah.
Mulberry.
Mulberry, good old Mulberry classic. OK, being basic, right, why are you selling these?
Because I've been furloughed and I don't have any sort of money behind me, I need to get something in the bank as like a safety net. I've got a mortgage, I'm not getting any younger, I've got no pension, I've got no savings, because I have just spent what I earned and more.
Almost a quarter of UK households have no savings at all.
How much would you be looking for this?
Well, as much as possible.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
And over 40% of us have a savings pot of less than £1,000.
I have buried my head in the sand a lot, and I think now reality has hit. All I have is things to show for it, things that just really aren't important.
So, this is a nice bag, this Chanel bag.
Yeah, this is probably the premium part of my collection.
Okay.
This is where the money is, and this is where I just need to make sure that I don't have any regrets.
What are you looking for on this, then?
I'm hoping it's worth a couple of thousand.
Possible. It's not impossible.
Yeah.
The most expensive Chanel bag ever boasts 334 diamonds, an 18-carat gold chain, and costs £183,000.
I'm just thinking the last one we sold,
Yeah.
and that was in awful colour.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It was a limited colours, limited, special edition. What's wrong with you?
I've calculated that I would expect to resell them for about £6,000.
OK. I'm going to need a bit of time to work out some sort of pricing for you. So maybe grab a coffee.
OK,
Thanks,
great.
Sandy. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate that.
Thanks.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
Bye.
Fashion assets are very, very hard to price. What is hot today is not hot tomorrow, so it's risky, you know? Right. I can't risk buying a set of bags and make no profit.
Have a little look at this Versace bag because it's
Right.
the Donatella embossed leather print.
In Surrey, pawnbroker John's already spent an hour valuing Sandy's 20 designer handbags,
Right, 200 sold.
with the help of his shop manager, Chris.
How much does she want?
200.
She wants 200.
Yeah.
It just can't be done. The valuations are important. There's no point buying something that's £10,000 And then when you come and sell it, that's actually what it's worth, £10,000. So where's your margin?
This is a Fendi.
OK, is it this one? No. That looks like the shape, doesn't it?
Last year, designer bags offered a return of 13% at auction,
It's not showing the sizes. The sizes are key.
proving more successful than traditional investments, such as art and whiskey.
Right, that Gucci bag,
Yep.
right, sold in the States for 200.
However, it all depends on the brand, with Louis Vuitton, Hermès and Chanel offering the safest returns.
Right, this bag sold for 1,000. I can't pay her 1,000 for that.
Hello.
Hiya. How are you?
I'm all right, thanks.
With no savings or pension, Sandy's hoping to raise £6,000 after being furloughed from her job.
There's some really nice bags there. Some are a little bit harder to find and
Yeah.
specialised, etc. If I'm buying them all today from you,
Yeah.
it's going to be 1,400 quid.
How much?
1,400 quid. I know. But I've looked, honestly, I've looked at every bag, and I priced every bag, and I've got to take on board all the additional cost in selling them.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Okay, right. Galliano at 85, where do you see it?
I saw that at a few hundred.
But you want me to pay a few hundred?
Yeah, yeah, that's...
Go 100.
No, that is...
Okay, fine. No problem.
No.
Come on, you know, I quite like them, Ambassador. 500. Right, the Prada.
No, that one,
Yeah.
that is about what I had.
So I'm going to offer you 200 on that. Can we do that?
Okay.
Okay, cool. Right, that's one done at least. Of course I want the client to win, but, you know, I like to feel that I've won as well. The Miu Miu, I'd only want to be paying you 60 on that.
Could you do any more on that?
65. You don't want the client to go out, like, with their head in their hands, thinking to themselves, oh, I've just been done there.
I'd do 70 on that one.
OK. Repeat business is everything. So you've got to be mindful that they will come back if they're happy. Right, so I've got to part with some folding.
Yeah.
Right, 2, 4, 6.
Out of 20 handbags, Sandy's parted with 3,
I'll tell you what, I'll give you a tenner for luck, all right?
That'd be amazing, thank you.
at a price of £400.
Do you know what? I'll make probably 10, 20% on that. It's hardly big money. I'm not going to, like, pack up, sell up, move to the Bahamas, walk up and down in my sandy flip-flops. But then I think there may be another deal further down the line.
Great, well, thanks for your time. Nice to see you.
Thanks very much.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. We were just way off on what my expectations are versus what he would need to buy them for. Obviously, it is disappointing that I didn't come anywhere sort of near what I was hoping for.
Maybe she won't do it today. Maybe she won't sell them in 6 months. Then she'll be on the phone. Hello, John. You remember those bags I nearly sold the other day? Yeah? Oh. Can we have a deal?
Back in Hertfordshire,
Bernie, how you doing? Is your wife still flying helicopters?
pawnbroker Dan's hoping to secure what could be the biggest deal of his career.
Well, I've got a great one that's come up for sale. As a pawnbroker, it's always really important to make sure I'm buying at the right price. Otherwise, I could be massively out of pocket.
With a price tag of $320,000, Dan's arranged to have the helicopter valued by an independent expert.
Like, literally, as we speak, someone's looking it over. How are you doing? It's Dan Hatfield. It's a Bell Jet Ranger. I'm looking at it now. Yeah, it's beautiful. How are you doing? It's a 5-seater. You and the family can go whizzing around. She'd love it. All right, I'll send you some information. All right, bye. Phil?
Hello, Dan.
What do you reckon?
Well, we would normally say a Bell 206B would be about £230,000.
OK.
However, it's got relatively low hours usage on it, so it really pushes it up to more like £310,000.
That's amazing, isn't it? 90 grand extra because they've not flown in it that much.
Yeah.
The other thing is a potential syndicate scenario. Is that popular?
Maintaining something like this, it's a big spend.
Yeah.
So if you've got a syndicate of 5 or 6 people, you know, perhaps it's bringing it down to 5,000 or 6,000 a year.
OK. So the final valuation of £310,000, you know, it's close to what Jeff wants, but I need a profit as well. So I don't think it's unreasonable for me to get 5-10 grand out of this deal. Everything rides on Jeff taking less money. I just do not know if he's going to hold out for that slightly inflated valuation that he's got in his head. Hi, Jeff.
Dan, hi.
How are
Good
you?
to see you again.
Good to see you. I'll wipe my shoes.
Yeah, come here.
Thank you. So when I spoke to my expert, he did give a valuation very, very close to what you had valued the helicopter at.
That's good.
But obviously, you know, I've got to factor in a bit of cash for me and everything else.
Yep.
So I was looking at £295,000.
Yeah. I think it's really got to start with a 3.
Okay, okay. Look, my top offer would be £305,000.
Right.
So the ball is in your court. Is that going to buy it or not buy it?
That's not going to buy it.
Right.
I do believe 320 is a fair price.
Okay.
Deal rejected. Dan's got another trick up his sleeve.
Well, the other option is a syndicate for 25% share.
Yeah. Okay.
And I've managed to find you an offer for that.
That's very good. I'm interested.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the price for that would be £75,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Somewhere in between the 75 and the 80, I'll do a deal.
Oh, okay. Okay. What about if we were to say 77,000? It's not quite halfway, but it just gives me a little bit of a drink.
Well, I think everybody should make a profit, so I'm prepared to do that.
Yeah, so we got a deal?
Yep.
By selling a 25% share, Jeff can still enjoy flying his helicopter, whilst also releasing some of the cash he needs.
Well, let's make that happen and I'll be in touch.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Yep, pleasure.
Right, lovely.
Right, thanks, Dan.
I've not made a massive profit, which, you know, is disappointing because I've put a lot of work in there.
Well, it's like in any negotiation. I wouldn't expect the guy to start at 310 or 300 even. So he's playing the game the same as I'm playing the game.
It was so tight that I couldn't have even added another tenner to that. But I got the second best. I got the syndicate deal done, and that's important.
Wilmslow, in the Cheshire Golden Triangle, is one of the country's most desirable neighbourhoods. Home to high-end boutiques, swanky restaurants,
Morning.
and May's elite finance,
How are you? Fine, thanks.
run by Kathy.
That looks fabulous, actually, kind of that.
Very special stone.
You've got Bond Street in Wilmslow. You really have. It's fantastic.
One of just a few females in the industry.
It looks at least a 3-carat stone. That's gorgeous. 3132.
Kathy's been a pawnbroker for the past 34 years.
Pawnbroking's fascinating when you're meeting people. You get the gentlemen and ladies wanting to borrow money to do an exciting business deal or buy a property. In terms of the quality, there's the tiniest little mark in the side of it, but we'd be definitely looking about 25,000. But then you get the cases where ladies are getting divorced and they're needing to pay for their solicitors. But I love hearing the stories of why they are requiring the funds.
Today, Kathy has an appointment with 65-year-old music teacher Diana.
Morning.
Good morning.
You must be Diana.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome to May's Elite. Do you want to come through?
Thank you.
She's hoping the engagement ring from her previous marriage
Would you like to take a seat there, make yourself comfortable?
Thank you.
will set her up for the future.
Let's have a look at what you've got to show us.
It's my engagement ring and a wedding band.
Do you mind me asking what's the story behind this?
Well, yes. I married a Canadian and had 9 years of very happy married life, but unfortunately our relationship went downhill. Right. So I'm looking to sell them to put the proceeds down on a deposit for a house. The feeling when I look at my engagement ring now, happy and sad. Happy when I remember all the good times we had, obviously, but now a little sad that I've got to part with them because they are beautiful. They made me happy for a while, so yeah, sadly it ended. So.
Can I ask you, Dana, have you got any certificates?
I have, yeah.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful Canadian diamond, quite unique, I think.
OK. Have you got a price in mind that you're looking for?
As a set, I'll be asking for 16,000.
OK, right. So I'll whiz upstairs. I'll go and get them checked out. Give me a couple of seconds, if that's all right.
Famed for their clarity and ethical sourcing, Canadian diamonds sell for up to 20% more than equivalent gems from other countries.
I'm going to put her diamond description into the Rappaport price, and basically that's the global diamond pricing of her stone. As a pawnbroker, we look at the diamond, not the design of a diamond ring. We're looking at the size of the diamond, the intrinsic value of the actual item.
The value of a diamond is determined by its cut, its colour.
We've got an F.
Its weight.
We've got a carat.
And its clarity.
We've got an SI2. So on today's pricing, the numbers she's thinking in her mind, I'm going to really shock her.
Up and down the length of Britain, thousands of people are turning to pawnbrokers.
25 grand a piece.
Hoping to convert their assets into cash.
OK, the ring.
In Cheshire, Diana is hoping to achieve £16,000 for her engagement ring.
I want to get on to the housing market, and I need to sell my rings to be able to do that. I just want a clear sale so I can move on with my life.
So, just remind me again of the price that you were looking for.
Well, just recently I've had it valued professionally, and as a set, I'll be asking for 16,000.
OK, so I don't want to shock you too much with the price. If I had to purchase today a stone of this quality, the price to purchase your stone today would be £2,000. And that's the price I'm offering. The worst part of this job is delivering a price when it's not what they want to hear. It's hard.
What about jurors in Plymouth who valued it at £12,777?
Yes. Did you ask them what they'd buy it for?
No, I didn't. No.
Right, so you've got a valuation for insurance.
Yes.
And, you know, a valuation for insurance is such a different price to a price that a jeweller will purchase the item for. It can be, you know, a minimum of 2-3 times the retail price. You know, they've got their ideas and dreams, what they want to do with that money, and sometimes with the bearer of the bad news, and it is difficult.
What is the value you would give me for it?
We'd pay £2,000 for it. £2,000.
All right, well, I won't waste any more time, but yes, thank you. Thank you for your opinion.
Sorry we couldn't do business with you.
That's all right, that's all right.
Good luck anyway.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I could cry. That was a hard one. It does grab at your heart because actually you really want to help these people. You do.
I'm feeling a bit deflated, but there we go. Something else will turn up and I will pursue my goals. I won't give up.
Back in Sheffield.
Wow. I mean, all of these watches potentially could be worth quite a lot of money.
Dan has received an email from a prospective client.
A really nice looking pocket watch. We've got a pretty fancy looking ladies Rolex watch, and we've got what looks like a stainless steel Daytona, one of the most collectible watches in the world. It's a watch that pawnbrokers get excited about.
Dan's client is mother of two and makeup artist Andrea.
Take a seat.
Thanks.
She's hoping to release funds from her 3 watches after her income was hit hard by the pandemic.
I like the look of the watches from the email. That look good.
Yeah.
I'm excited to have a look at them.
So when coronavirus came along, as a makeup artist, we couldn't work. It was a nightmare, really, because without no money, it was just all very stressful. It's very stressful.
We've got the Daytona. Nice.
Yep.
So what's the story behind these?
Well, the Daytona was from a car boot sale. I saw that and I thought, do you know, that looks good, that watch.
If it is real, do you know how much they're worth?
I don't, actually. I didn't even know it were a Daytona.
Well, you won't get much change out of £12,000 to £15,000.
Oh, my God.
Well, I don't know if it's real or not yet, but if it's not real, it's a pretty good fake. So how much did you pay for it?
25 quid.
If it's worth £12,000, £15,000, then that is probably the best car boot find I've ever heard of in my life. OK, so that's a car boot.
And these two from my Uncle Joe.
You sound a bit emotional when you talk about Uncle Joe.
We were really close. It's my godfather. So he gave it to me before he died.
OK.
I even remember seeing him flip it out of his top pocket and stuff. And I was like, oh, my God, I'm going to keep this forever.
Yeah.
But now I think this is the right time to do something with it. I'm very worried about the times we're living in. I mean, I worry for my kids' future. I need something that's going to give me more stability. My dream would be to have my own makeup studio, and hopefully that will give you some sort of stability.
So do you want to sell the watches or do you want to pawn them?
Sell them, yeah.
How much are you hoping these are worth?
Because I've got no idea about stuff like this. I just only have costume jewellery from, like, Primark and River Island. But if I got 600 for the whole lot, that would be good. Something just to, like, start me off.
OK.
Even if it's just to buy a bit of equipment.
Yeah. Well, look, I need to work out what we've got because the problem at the moment, what we're seeing is the rise of something called the super fake. They are watches that you wouldn't in your wildest dream believe were fake. So I'm hopeful, but are you all right to wait in the waiting room for a little bit whilst I just have a look at these?
OK, no problems.
With pre-worn watches changing hands for thousands of pounds, they're one of the most lucrative items in the pawnbroking business.
You know, it looks amazing.
But the market in counterfeit watches is growing, with Rolex being one of the most faked watch brands in the world.
There's key things that we are looking for in terms of finding out if a Rolex is genuine or not. So first of all, I'm feeling the strap. I'm making sure that there are no sharp edges, and on this one with the Daytona, there's no sharp edges. There is a microscopic Rolex crown that's put on the glass at the 6 o'clock angle, which is very, very hard to do unless you've got really, really sophisticated machinery, and only the top super fakers would have that. So far this is telling me it's either a Rolex or it's a really, really good super fake. It's from a car boot, so I mean, she's going to be the luckiest person in the world if this is real.
– 160 miles south, in one of London's most affluent postcodes,
Jim, the American lady's been back.
The watch looks very, very nice.
Suttons and Robertsons deal exclusively in luxury and high-value items.
Lovely Cartier diamond set 18-carat gold watch. The difference between Suttons and Robertsons and the high street chain.
Hi.
Hello there, how are you? Is we're looking for wealthy clients that have the assets that come with that wealth.
Cartier and Cartier. Love bangle.
Yeah.
And a love ring. Superb.
At the much higher end of the market, you've got to demonstrate that you've got the expertise that the clients are looking for.
Price of 8,000, 9,000, that sort of
Spot
figure.
on. Spot on with the money.
Jolly good. The biggest challenge is when the asset is very specialised. There might only be a small quarter of the country where this asset is going to sell. And with a very limited marketplace, you're going to have to assess that level of risk when you're making your decisions.
Ray's first client of the day is Kareem, director of an exclusive chauffeur company. He's hoping to sell one of his fleet of 20 luxury cars.
Hello, sir. How can I help you today?
So today I've got a Rolls-Royce Phantom. I'm
Okay.
trying to see if I can sell it.
And is it for personal use?
Business use. So I've got a chauffeuring company,
Right.
but an arm to our business is weddings.
Oh, I see. I see.
With over 250,000 couples postponing their big day due to COVID, wedding businesses have been amongst the worst hit by the pandemic.
I'm selling the car to save the sinking ship, really. So it's all about survival for us.
What did you buy the car for?
I bought it for £150,000. Sounds like the worst mistake at the time, given what's then transpired. So there's still outstanding finance on it.
How much is outstanding?
So the outstanding settlement figure on the car is £130,000.
Right, OK, fair enough. Shall we go and take a look?
Yeah.
Lead the way. Wow.
So this is it.
I've got to have a look at this engine.
Yes.
Look at that. That is enormous. Mind if I sit in it?
Be my guest.
Won't happen that often.
Kareem's looking for 130,000 to cover the outstanding finance on his Rolls-Royce.
This is the bit I love. They put an umbrella in the door. Well, there you go.
Having had no success selling it through traditional car dealers, today is Kareem's first time using a pawnbroker.
It's not a conventional method, but they might have a connection that may be in the market to buy a vehicle like this. An additional feature that not all of the vehicles have.
Wow. Stars in it.
And that's about a £15,000 extra just
Got
in
it.
itself.
OK, wow. It's a really lovely car.
If you want to buy it.
I'll see what my guy says. Yeah.
I think Ray's a car man. I think he recognises beauty when he sees it. I think it will be the bespoke finishes that makes him purchase the vehicle.
So for me, Kareem, I'm going to speak to my guy. We'll have a look over the car, and then obviously we can determine if there's something I can buy from you, and we can start to work from there.
That sounds good to me.
OK, great. It's a fantastic car. Those cars are handmade. I mean, it looks like it's brand new, but I had to really make sure the car's 100% sound. And the fact that there's finance outstanding on it means it's a big risk.
In London's exclusive borough of Westminster,
Nice to see you, Ray.
Yeah, great to see you again, Daniel.
Ray has asked his car expert Daniel to value a Rolls-Royce Phantom.
What, are you going into the wedding car business?
I think so, yeah. This guy's looking to sell, so I'm interested in the price. The right price.
Let's just have a look in the back. Has it got the Starlight headlining?
It has.
Oh, very nice. That's a very important option in this car.
Right.
Everyone you sell a Rolls-Royce to seems to want this Starlight.
Right, OK.
It's beautiful. I love a Rolls-Royce. I mean, it's got wedding car written all over it. It really has, but they're not easy, Ray.
No.
Look, anyone's going to buy this car is probably going to use it for the same reason it's used.
Yeah.
Is it white?
It's wrapped white.
Ah, what colour is it underneath?
I think it's a silver or a grey.
Oh, dear. Look, if I was probably selling the car, retailing it, I'd have to take the wrap off.
Right.
The problem is that conveying to a buyer that underneath the paintwork is perfect is very difficult.
Yeah.
God forbid they take the wrap off and the paint comes off with it.
Yeah.
Then you're going to be in big trouble after you sell a car of this value.
That's interesting. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. It's one of those cars that can take a month to sell.
Yeah.
Can take 6 months to sell.
Yeah.
And the problem is the longer you have the car, it's only going one way in price.
Yeah.
I mean, I think realistically, it's probably worth 85, 90,000.
Right. Thanks, Dan. I really appreciate that.
More than 200,000 businesses have had to close down permanently due to the pandemic. Kareem is hoping the sale of his car will help keep his business afloat.
Hi, Kareem. Would you like to come through?
Sure. It's a case of getting assets off the boat to stabilise it so we can sail again.
So I've had a look at the car. It's a gorgeous car, let's be honest. But I'd be selling into the trade. I've obviously got to make a margin. So for me, understanding the market value right now, and obviously that car in particular, the best price I could offer you to buy that car would be about 75 grand.
75 grand doesn't make any business sense for me to sell it at, in effect, half the price that I paid for it 12 months ago.
And I get that. But the finance outstanding on the car is obviously more than what I could even pay for that car.
We're at an impasse in the sense that it doesn't make business sense for you and it doesn't make business sense for me either.
No, and I'd love to have helped you. It's just nothing I can do, unfortunately. All right, thanks very much, Kareem.
Thanks, Ray.
Cheers
Pleasure.
now. Take care. It's not worth anything like, unfortunately, what he thinks. And the fact that there's finance outstanding on it, which is more than the car's worth, means I just can't buy the car. I'd actually be giving away money if I bought that car.
I valued it myself at 130, and I feel that that's a fair and accurate price for this vehicle, considering the specification. You know what, it's quite disappointing. It would have been nice to get a good deal, you know, but it's just about weathering the pandemic and getting through it and coming out the other side.
A 150 miles north in Sheffield,
The Daytona feels really good.
Dan is examining Andrea's 3 watches.
There is the crown etched on the glass.
With 4 out of 5 watches brought to him being fakes, he needs to check whether hers are genuine.
I've known many a pawnbroker lose their entire business because they've seen an expensive watch that they think is worth hundreds of thousands of pounds, and actually it's a fake, and they've gone out of business. That one decision cost them their entire livelihood.
Andrea is hoping to raise £600 to put towards starting her own makeup business.
I will feel emotional when I'm giving them over, because obviously I've had them a long time. But I have to keep in my mind that this is for a bigger picture.
Come in.
The pocket watch and gold Rolex were given to Andrea by her godfather when he died. She bought the Daytona at a car boot sale for £25.
Let's start with the Daytona.
If real, this watch alone could be worth £15,000.
You know, it looks fantastic. Inside the watch, I can see the wording that you're looking for, and it just isn't crisp enough. This isn't the real one. There are things that give this away. The weight isn't quite there. The Daytona should weigh 148 grams, and this weighs 142.2. It's not got the correct weight, and that's because the workings aren't correct. So, this is a fake Daytona. It's a very, very good fake. But no, we can't do anything on that one.
Okay.
This is a fake Rolex as well. If you look at the front of the watch here, that winder does not look in place with the rest of the watch. It's far too big.
Yeah.
But although it's a fake Rolex, it is real gold.
Oh, really?
It's got a softness, you see, and it conducts temperature in a nice way as well. You can just feel that it's gold straight away. The Daytona is worthless as a watch. It's not worth anything. But this gold watch is worth the weight of gold. So I've got to destroy this watch to get the gold to work out how much it's worth.
What? That you're gonna smash my godfather's watch up? I don't know.
If this helps you to come to your decision, I'm thinking a couple of grand.
Couple of grand?
Yeah.
Well,
no pressure, no pressure.
I know, I'll have to... Obviously, if you're saying that's a couple of grand, I'm gonna have to put, like, sentiments behind it. Because I do need that money. I do need that money for my future. I can just about live with it. Yeah, I think so.
Sure?
Yeah. Oh.
You ready?
Oh.
Okay, that's done. It's done. So let's have a look at how much these are worth.
During the pandemic, the price of gold soared to an all-time high of £1,500 per ounce.
So I'll buy this gold off you then for 2,700.
What?
Does that make you feel better?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get rid of the instruments of torture. Let's move on to the pocket watch. So, I'm a sucker for pocket watches. I absolutely love them. That's 18 carat, real gold. I'd put a guess at it being late 19th century. This one's a good one. The amount that I would offer you for the pocket watch is £2,800.
Are you for real? 2,800?
2,800.
So all that time I've had like over 5 grand's worth of stuff. Well, that is definitely going to help, innit? It's a good...
Are you happy?
I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. I never get note. I can't even get note from bleeding lucky dick.
Dan's offer for the two watches is £5,500.
So I take it we've got a deal. Yeah?
Yep, we've got a deal.
Are you happy?
I am actually stuck for words for once in my life. I can't believe it.
Right, you better give me your bank details so I can transfer you the money then, aren't you?
Yep. Amazing. I'm so happy. Oh.
Andrea's been lucky because she's actually sold her gold when it's the highest it's ever been in the history of humanity.
Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
That's perfect, there you go.
Thank you. I feel like I need to walk out now with a fur hat and a fur coat. Thanks a lot.
So I've got to make sure that I flog this stuff pretty quickly because although it could go up the price of gold, my feeling is it's going to start going down. So now's the time for action where I'm concerned.
I'm definitely sad to see him go because they've been with me for a long time. But I know he was looking down and smiling on me today.